actually have human beings? Is there a connection? Do you got me in the closet, in the basement? What's going on, peeps? Touch the screen, support a fellow creator. Let's get some people in here. Share the live. I just interact, my loves. Interact. Interact. Very strange. It's supposed to be sunny today, but some misty clouds have rolled in and put a damper on things. I'm still getting solar panel though, which means what? It means whatever mist is in the air is man-made and it's not Mother Nature. Yeah. Because I'm still getting 5 wattages. So, yeah. Welcome to, I want to say, Bill Gates' new, let's block the sun. Because it just moved in. It moved in like the fog. Like the Stephen King, Alfred Hitchcock movie, The Fog. That's how it moved in. And it's literally sitting over here and the whole sky is covered in a mist of fog. For no particular reason. No rain in sight. Everything's good. We're supposed to be sunny for like the next week. I'm in California. But yeah, pretty funny though, huh? And I saw it coming up through the water. I'd say about an hour ago is when I saw it. And it was like, what the hell is that? Like, that's a lot of freaking fog. Like, all of a sudden. Like, all of a sudden, it's taking over the ocean and I can't even really see the surfers. I'm like, what? And now it's like the entire sky is engulfed. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Tell me you're jealous without telling me you're jealous. Ew. You have this older man talking to this woman right now going, you know, they're never going to give you a raise if you drive up in a brand new car. I'm sorry, what? Oh my God. You people are absolutely insecure, ignorant, low vibrational trolls. Men really don't like women. You really don't. And the jealousy is ridiculous. Never gonna get a raise if you drive that brand new car. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Like, wow. Talk about trying to, like, keep someone down and think minimal and to keep you all, like, that's so... You know what's really funny is that you all live in fear of what other people are thinking of you. What if you truly looked at other people? Have you truly looked at other people? Stop worrying about what other people think and worry about what you think and how you think and why you think that way and how you want to change that. I am completely, amazingly happy and content and peaceful. Yes, thank you. Happy is a state of, it's an emotion, it's not permanent. But I am completely content and peaceful. Yes, I'm living my best life. I'm aligned with my higher timeline. So, yes. And I'm here to tell you that we heal and you can break free and you can be happy too. What are you even talking about? I'm a holistic therapist, my love. Maybe you're in the wrong live. I don't know. Maybe you need to see your way out. I'm not really sure. Again, caring about what people think. I don't care what you think. Your opinion of me is your perception and your judgment of me, is what I was trying to say. People's opinions of you are just that. They're opinions. They're not you. And they are in their lack of mindset, their insecurities, their judgment, and their perceptions. Stop allowing people that have control over you to not have control over you. Like, you need to have control over yourself. You need to be accountable for your behavior. Why do you think the way you do? Why are you believing the way you are? And why do you see the things that you do? Plain and simple, Mr. B. But I love how you tried to distract me in a way. But hey, right back on course. So have the day you deserve. The trolls are insane. I'm also not here to defend myself or change the world. I could care less. You want to heal? I love it. Choose yourself. You don't want to heal? More power to you. Then don't heal. Stay stuck. Do whatever you want. But don't come bitching to me because you don't want to change. Like, I don't want to change, but I want the world to change. It doesn't work that way. Unbothered. Thank you for the rose. Thank you, my love. Let's get you a card, Unbothered. Unbothered. We have gone through a death, a loss, maybe feeling forgotten. Endings nonetheless, and endings are always amazing because endings 8 and 9 is significant. So abundance and closure, ending of cycle. Endings are just the start of new beginnings, and it means you actually became aware of the cycle. So becoming aware of the cycle breaks the cycle, right? Changing the behavior breaks the pattern. So yeah, you are over and done. Overdone, completed, and yes, belonging is coming in. Boundaries, home. We're standing in our boundaries, and we are standing in our rooted foundation, which is beautiful and amazing. I love that, Unbothered. Congratulations on your next level of perspective. Thank you for choosing you. That is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely, truly beautiful. I love that. Ashe. Your higher self is very happy with you. Is there anything you want to say to her? Double rainbows, serendipity, as well as duality. Also, Unbothered, I'm getting promises kept. So, whatever knowing you've always felt like, I'm gonna win that lottery, or I'm meant to do this or be this or whatever the promise, nudge, download that you got, promises are kept. So yeah, that is your message for the day, Unbothered. You're very welcome. Thank you for the rose. Is. Welcome YouTube, welcome TikTok. I am streaming both simultaneously, just FYI. If the conversation doesn't resonate with the one, it's on the other. That is why. Dr. Seuss is back in the house. Oh. This amazes me. It resonates good. This whole like fog thing is just ridiculous. Oh, what is happening here? We have a runaway. We have a runaway. It's just the rubber bands, so we have to fix the rubber bands. Right? Maybe not. Oh, maybe I'll just leave it. Oh, I need the rubber band. All right. Hey.
Hey, oh my god, I like just saw your text. Is everything okay with your car?
Oh, yeah. Just had a momentary lapse of, I don't know, common sense. No.
Okay.
It literally, so I was up at Torrey Pines and, was waiting for a spot to park. This car is pulling out. Next thing I know, somebody cuts in front of me and pulls in there. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so yeah. I literally got out of my car and went up to his window and was like, you just literally cut in front of me. My signal was on and everything. I was literally sitting here waiting for the spot. Like, what are you doing? And then I walked off. He actually left and gave me the spot, which I was like, oh, wow, was that easy? Okay. So,
okay.
Yeah. But when I went and parked, I parked and I think I threw the emergency brake on and I just turned it off. I never threw it in park. I kept it in drive.
Okay.
So I'm all like, why is my like car still kind of like on? Like the lights are on, but it won't start type of thing. Where I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want the battery to die. And, you know, kind of like one of those thoughts real fast until I look and I realize it. I'm like, the car's in fucking drive. Like, oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So as soon as
so
I put it,
to start a started car.
yeah, exactly. Like in a way, yeah, kind of, sort of, yeah. But it was like a safety mechanism, you know, like the lights will go on or whatever, but it won't turn the engine over. Once you turn it off. But yeah, so my first text was the initial, oh my God, like I don't know what's happening. And then the second text I sent you was, oh, I had it in drive. It's just me, not the car.
Okay, yeah. I was like wondering if I like read that right, and I was like, oh my God, by now, like hopefully someone has come by. And...
Right, no, by now I'm just still sitting there going, yeah, someday I'll be leaving. Which would be fine because honestly, where I was at, like Torrey, I think you know where I'm talking about, the Torrey Pines Reserve, like up on the cliff type of thing. You can
like the glider port.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So I was there, which I absolutely love because it's just so peaceful. But
Okay. Well, I'm so sorry that I missed it. If you're ever like in an emergency, please call me. I've got like a friend who lives currently in Italy, and they were like really going through it with some, like, you know, suicidal, like, ideations, and honestly, that kind of just, like, took up the majority of, like, Saturday and Sunday, and I'm, like, exhausted right now, and was just kind of, like, going through texts and saw that, and I was like, oh shit. So if you need to get a hold of me, please, like, try to get a hold of me, like, reach out, call me, because stuff like that, just me missing texts is not, like, super uncommon. So
truly appreciate and thank you. But yeah, it was one of those where it wasn't so much a panic, but it was like, you know what I mean? It was just one of those like, oh shit, like I'm gonna need to get jumped or something, like what would be close by, and then realize I don't need to be jumped and everything is fine, and I'm just, you know, whatever. But
okay. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're okay.
But I think a lot of it was because that guy like cut me off to take the spot and I had to confront him. So I was in a different frame of mind, which is, you know, welcome to our world. But I'm sorry to hear about your friend. The only advice I can give you on that is every single one of us has suicidal ideation at one point or another. Now, depending...
I've been there, you know, I mean, he's struggled with it for like a really long time, and this was just very different sounding, but, you know, I think we've, you know, kind of surpassed that. He's been into therapy again.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, sometimes you have to draw a line and know when is really, truly genuine and when is it just a cry or victim mentality. Again, every single one of us has the ideation, and because this world is harsh and has a lot of tests and trials and lies to us and, you know, abuses us in a lot of ways. But we do have the control to take that back. And when someone deals with the idolation on a continuous basis and doesn't actually break out of it in a way, there is more to it than that then, because it's not about suicide anymore. Because if you were that suicidal, you would finish it through. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we've all been there. Most of us at certain levels. I have been to the very brink where I was there. And what I'm trying to say is, if you are at that point, there is no real reaching out. You know what I'm saying? If someone is reaching out with that, props to them. We want that to happen, but 98% of the time that doesn't happen because of trauma, and we don't want to burden other people. We don't want to be seen. You know, it's a whole package. It's a whole package of shame, guilt, and fear, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just saying, be aware. That's all. Keep your boundaries up for yourself, because you now are energetically drained. You are mentally drained. And, you know, for what true purpose is the question? Because were you able to give that much energy when you did? Were you filling your cup at the time before? Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of those, every relationship in our life we have to balance, and that's not just a sexual relationship or a family relationship. These are friends relationships and workers and everything, that if they are not serving, and I shouldn't say serving our best interests, if they are not aligned with us and they are more taking and vampire-ish, then you have to set a boundary. And the only reason why I'm saying all this to you is because it seems like this is more than one time that this person has done this. So.
Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, the other ones weren't really like this, you know? I don't know. I mean, and he has been, I think, you know, putting in so much work to try and heal, like really not running away from this situation. And, you know, I see someone who's fighting, like, not the opposite. So, so yeah, but I don't know. No, I mean, it's good advice. It's definitely something to keep in mind.
Yeah, I mean, we all have to do our, you know, work in our own time frame. That's why we always say it's not a competition and it's not a race. We all have to learn our own things in that way. But yeah, But no, totally. If it was, I know now, like, especially if it was like an emergency, I'll just, I'll call you or whatever. But yeah, it was one of those of just like, oh, I'm gonna need a jump start type of thing. Like it's not a huge big deal. I'm just gonna need jump start. I'm kind of in the area, so to speak. But
yeah.
and then
Just so you know, I also have the most complicated car to do a jump with. Like my battery is located under my spare tire, under my trunk, like under the thing.
You have a BMW, right? Because I've had 3 of them. It's in the trunk. It's on the side.
No, it's not on the side. It's like underneath, and it's under the spare tire. I've got a Porsche. Most people tell me like don't use my car to get jumps.
Gotcha.
But it's always a pain in the ass to get to. Not the quickest one, but I'll get it done.
Interesting. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I want to get one of those battery portable ones where then I just will have it and then. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I feel like I should have had one of those like a long time ago with like my last car. That car always needed to be jumped, but yeah, I don't really know how those things work.
Yeah, today was supposed to be sunny and now the whole mist moved in. I want to call it the Bill Gates mist because it's not calling for any kind of rain or anything like that. And all of a sudden, we're just like going to block the sun,
Where are you at right now?
I'm at the park. I'm at Kello Park, La Jolla.
Is that in La Jolla? Okay.
That's the one where we met.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know the name. I'm like so new to San Diego. I don't really know anything right now.
It's under both.
In Mission Valley. It's sunny down here.
You're where?
I'm in Mission Valley. It's sunny here, but I'm like inland and south.
Yeah. At the water, it's completely all the mist over fog like it does. But it came out of nowhere. It came like just an hour ago. And the way it came up the water, I'm like, I don't buy that this is Mother Nature. I don't buy it. Especially since I'm still getting 7 wattage of solar power. Like, to me, I feel like this is just a man-made coverage of like, hey, you're just not going to get the sun right now. Because we can do that, I don't know. Call me conspiracy theory, but
Well, according to the weather app, that Bill Gates mist should maybe disappear for you around noon or 1. I'm looking more at where I'm at than like La Jolla. But shit, Wednesday looks really nice. Getting back up to 76. I feel like it's been so cold.
Oh my God, yeah, it's been freezing. Like I'm so excited that this rest of the week is supposed to be decent and nice. So I'm super excited about that.
Oh my gosh. How long have you been in San Diego?
It's been a month now. I came down here in October.
Okay, all right. Because I was going to ask if you know how long these like cold months last for. Because I don't know either. But yeah.
Well, so it's still going to be, the same in the fact of, winter's winter. It's just not going to be, snowy and 20 degrees. I'm sure we might see that. I don't know if San Diego sees it or not. We're about to find out because I know the desert sees it.
February or
Yeah, like I know the desert sees 20 degrees. It's the only thing keeping me out of the desert right now. I'm like, I would love to go see Arizona. I would love to go see New Mexico. This would be the perfect time, but I need a flannel blanket first. I'm not about to go into the desert at 20 degrees.
Do you have blankets right now?
I have a weighted blanket, and yeah, like I need to invest.
Keep you warm though?
The weighted blanket does for now, but yeah, no, for that kind of cold, they definitely am gonna need like flannel and wool and more of that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like inland, and maybe this is just me, but I feel like inland's warmer than coastal. I mean, obviously not like when you get to like the desert, but like, I don't know. It's just cold. It's just cold.
Yeah, and I only like the water, but I do want to just kind of venture out a bit. You know what I mean? Like I do want to see Sedona, and I want to go see Elephant Butte in New Mexico. But again, it's, you know, I have to be prepared for that. So.
Yeah. Okay.
And eventually I want to go to Mount Shasta, but that's probably not going to happen until April. Because
Where's Mount Shasta?
Mount Shasta is Upper California.
Okay.
Northern California, more like in, I would say the center of it. And yeah, you want to talk about brutal winter. Like if you don't like winter, don't go to Mount Shasta. But it's very, very, it's the most spiritual place from what I understand on the United States. So, and I have been in this journey anyway. So that's kind of one of the points I am being called to, but I'm like, it's way too cold right now. It's way too cold. You need to give me resources before I even go there. I don't like the winter. You know, you're not calling me to there. No, not until like April. Nope, maybe.
And that's why you want to go to Sedona as well.
Yeah, Sedona and Elephant Butte too. Elephant Butte is actually really cool. There is a place in Elephant Butte that it's four different like campground things, and it's $200 for the year, and you can spend 2 weeks in each of them, sort of thing.
Okay.
And yeah, this lady was telling me about it, and she's like, it's absolutely, you know, beautiful and peaceful, and just, I was like, interesting. Kind of like glam camping, but not, like, I don't know, it was very, I was like, that's, I mean, $200 for, was it 2, 4, 6, 8 weeks of camping?
Yeah.
That's pretty good, I would think.
And you,
right?
so you pay the $200. Yes, I mean, it's $50 a week, and usually like a campsite, you know.
Yeah, it's like that is a night, especially at the beach.
Yeah. Is it that much at the beach? Because in the national parks, it was like 20 to 25, depending, just on what it was. But that was like kind of my average when I was like going through the national parks.
Yeah, it just depends. California's way more expensive, and everything along this beach has been $50, $80, $70, whatever.
You know that there's free camping too. I mean, you can camp on
everything,
BLM land.
Yeah, but that's all off the water. And I do like to stay close to the water. But
there is some though that's on the water. There was somebody. Let's see. I was outside of Sequoia. And they were giving us so much information, but he was like trying to tell us like where to camp for free and like wake up on the ocean. You know, I think at that point, let me see if I still have the app that I was using. And I refused to pay for apps, so it was a free version. I was using the two of them, if you've heard of these, the Dirt and Hip Camp.
Yeah, I've heard of the Hip Camp.
Okay, and there's also the Dirt, which is DYRT. And so I'm like, let me open these and kind of see what it was. Okay, so the Dirt. Okay, already, let's see, it's saying start your free week. So no, maybe I was just using Hip Camp. I don't know, but there are places. I know that if that's like totally, definitely what you want, I don't know what research would have to be done into it, but like he was telling me about so many places, and you know, his whole thing was, you know, he traveled from like campsite to campsite, and he was like the camp host, you know, and so he would go and get paid not very much to stay for free in a variety of like campsites, and you know, that's kind of what he did, just traveling around. But he also said, you know, during his time off, because we were headed from Sequoia up to Yosemite and then out to the coast, and he was telling us about like all of, you know, these different like camping spots like right on the beach and that were free, like that were just like $0. He said you just had to get there early and set your stuff up, and that they were there for that purpose.
Nice.
But I mean, that could have been, I'm like just trying to think, like from Sequoia, where we stopped, because we were like headed in that direction. I've like got to pull up a map to even like be able to place myself.
No, what I actually really like is Belmont Park. I like it in the fact that you can walk that entire like cement boardwalk, whatever, but you can skateboard. I can walk my dog. Like, it's actually really huge and big.
Yeah, and you feel safe there?
It's safe is an illusion. The only thing I don't like down there is that it officially doesn't really open until about 10, right? And it's very commercialized. It's very touristy, which means the cops hang out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the feel I got. Other than that, I liked it. You know, the bathrooms, everything like that, and you know, and the beach looked amazing, and just the fact I could skateboard and you know whatnot. But yeah, no, other than that, I don't like it really past Pacific Beach, to be honest. Just because the energy just shifts. I don't know what it is. I don't
like further south than Pacific Beach?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Ocean Beach is okay. But I'm not in love with it. Like, it's okay. Like, it's like, yeah, it's good, but I don't want to stay here, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's interesting. Even for, you know, me, I kind of feel that way as well, but I more think of it like in terms of water and just what I've heard about like the pollution of the water. So it's like Mission Bay to me is like where like safe water begins, and even that can like be problematic after storms. But then like Pacific Beach and North is just like not as polluted ocean.
Right, yeah, no, I can see where you're saying that. So yeah, in Pacific Beach I found out like certain places, and I guess even here, but like where the way the sewage drains on different rainy days, like it contaminates the water, where I'm like, and why haven't they fixed this? Like, why would it even run into our water? Our water is for every, you know what I'm saying? Like, it seems a little too sus and too suspicious in my opinion. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I found that out when I stopped. There's a parking lot in Pacific Beach. If you type it in, I think it's 901 Termine or 96, something like that. But it's Tourmaline parking lot.
Tourmaline, because Pacific is all like named after crystals.
Okay, yeah. So I didn't know that. That's interesting. All right, so yeah.
Like the pier there is called Crystal Pier, and then the streets are like beryl, turquoise. Like if you start driving through there, you'll start seeing it.
That's funny. That's funny. Learn something new every day. But there's a big surfing thing down there, and it's just a parking lot, but there's a bathroom and whatnot. And that's where I saw the signs where I was like, you know, the toxic or whatever, or be careful. I was like, what that? And I saw that up in Washington in a few places too, where like, don't eat the fish, where I was like, I'm sorry, what? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's, and I'm like, and I feel like that's a little sus, because you got people that are fishing, but now you're saying, oh, be careful, don't, like, eat, you know what I'm like, I don't know. I feel, you know, everything's a lie in a trick bag at this point, so you have to take everything with a grain of salt. Not saying that contamination isn't real, because that's one of the things that kept me out of Corpus Christi in Texas, was in the water down there, it stays more stagnant, so it breeds a flesh-eating bacteria.
No.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And this happened literally, I think a decade or two ago, was actually a Real Housewife of Texas. They were doing Dallas. She went down to Corpus Christi and she caught it. And yeah, it was pretty funny because it was before I moved to Texas. So when I moved to Texas and I was all about, you know, oh, I'll go to the beach. And then my friend was like, what about and I was like, oh yeah, never mind. I guess I will never go there. Where's the ocean? Oh, right. We're in the middle. Damn it. Yeah. So it's, when the water stays stagnant, it is going to breed certain things, but the way that they have the hills and they're saying the sewage run, like, I'm like, that just seems a little, orchestrated or lack of planning, one or the other, or just an excuse to be assholes, you know, contaminate or spread fear. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
the
Not allow people to
sewage
eat.
should not be going in the water for over 30 years. Like, seriously?
Yeah.
Like, you're just going to put up a sign, but you're not going to fix it? Like, what?
Yeah.
Make that make sense. What are you paying for the city? Like, why are we, what's the government do? Oh, wait, the government does nothing. But put out signs and say, be careful. I cracked myself up. So you're just touring California then?
No, well, so I've been staying with friends for a couple months. And I mean, I'm looking for like jobs and employment and all of that stuff. So I'm actually trying to get into real estate right now. They've got like this company that I've been interviewing with has like a 5 interview process, and I've gotten through like 4 of them.
Nice.
So yeah, so I'm kind of, I feel like I'm almost there, but just not quite. I'm like, can I please get an email back? But that last interview, the 4th one, was on Friday. And I think it went really well. So
yeah, today's Monday, right?
Yeah, so hoping to hear something back. And yeah, and then I also started like picking up some like catering shifts with a company up in Del Mar. So I've been like bartending, but it's like so sporadic. It's like nothing. But yeah, just trying to kind of find my footing. I mean, I was traveling like when I first got out here, but like the goal for me is to, stay here. I want to live here. I want to be here. So that's, what I'm trying to do.
Nice. Have you figured out an area that you want to stay in?
Anywhere north of Mission Beach.
Gotcha. Right.
No, I actually did find, because I'd been here for like, I'm at my friend's house right now. That's where I'm talking to you from. And, they had like a set limit on how long they could kind of like keep someone here essentially with their lease. So I found something temporary right now where I'll have 3 months there, and then try to find something else. It's just like another room with a bathroom. And yeah, but that's just for the next 3 months, and that starts December 1st. So I'll be kind of moving Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then, yeah.
Do you need help?
I don't know. I mean, I'm planning on taking it easy. I'm like such a type A personality that like the help I need is like, it's not like, I'm like, the help I need is I need time to process through the stuff that I have. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, people come and they're like, hey, I can help you like put stuff into cars. And I'm like, no, I like need to like get rid of stuff and figure it out and box it up. And
yeah, I was going to say, you need to minimalize and pack it right now this week. But, if you need help moving it or whatnot, let me know. I mean,
yeah. I mean, I really don't have much. Like, I'm not even expecting it to take like 2 carloads, like.
Nice.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't have much. I don't need much, So yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
I'll let you know if it changes. I will.
Yeah, I'll be around. I'm not going anywhere.
Cool. How's your dog doing?
He's just chilling.
What's his name again?
Freddie.
So sweet. I'm so surprised I don't ever see him in your videos.
He's in some, but yeah.
Where's that baby?
Yeah, honestly, I don't really take my camera or my phone out when we do a lot of our walkings or whatnot. I try to unplug as much as possible. But it does kind of, limit what I actually tape, if that makes sense.
What you post.
Yeah, because, just kind of focus on that. But I'm still like, where is the sun? Like, this is insane. It's still completely
I hope
blanketed.
it hits. I hope it hits and that you start, you know, feeling that warmth. Because, yeah, it is supposed to be warmer today than it has been, at least. And thank goodness for, well, let's see. No, I'm still, well, high of 68. Yeah, so it looks like the high is probably going to hit, like, around 2. But by noon, you're getting closer. Yeah, it's just still
Yeah,
cold.
yesterday felt amazing.
Yesterday, I'm trying to think.
Yesterday the sun was out, and yeah, it just, I mean, it wasn't like massively warm, but the sun was out, so I was like happy.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to start my day over here. I've got to go get a couple boxes, and I'm going to start putting some stuff in there. But if you need anything, let me know, and please keep in touch.
Yeah, but vice versa. Like I said, if you need help moving this weekend, I am available. So even if you just want entertainment or a distraction, or you need
maybe I'll just, you know, have to invite you over once I get settled in, and, you know, we can do, let's say, I think I put away all of my card games. I was like, I don't need those for 3 months, but, you know, I kept my tarot cards. You seem like you'd be into that.
It's funny you say that, because I have a whole bag of tarot cards, and I have plenty of games and different things. And
okay, I'm like, okay, maybe I'll pull out the card games and you know, leave the pack the tarot cards. I'll swap it.
But yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, either or. Just keep me posted, and congrats. This is awesome. You know, you're going into a new place, starting a new chapter and a new month. That's awesome. I love that.
You know, forward movement.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Well, I hope that sun comes out soon for you.
Yeah, me too.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
All right. That went a lot longer than I thought it was going to. So, apologies. All right, and we're back. All right, tap the screen. Hello, TikTok. Hello, YouTube. Welcome. Top of the day. Ashe. It is 10:07 here on the West Coast. Where are you at? Hi, Bored Wild. How are you? Vancouver. Welcome. I'm in California in the States. You live in your van? You're nomadic? I love that. How long have you been nomadic? I started my journey in May. Yeah, it's been cold. Yeah, so you're there. 4 years. So California's not as cold, but it's been chilly. So it's keeping me out of the desert, that's for sure. I want to get a van or a yacht. You want to take a train to LA? Do it. Do it. There's nothing stopping you. The only thing stopping you is excuses. And you can change these excuses. You can make the excuses work for you. It's all on perception. Is LA warmer? Yes, LA is warmer than Vancouver. Absolutely. But when you want to do something, just do it. Like, the only thing that stops us is our own excuses, our own mindset, our own limitations that, oh, we need this, we need that, we need this, we can't do it until this. And I understand resources are a big thing, right? Money, whatever, that's how we move along in this Monopoly reindeer game. But, we still have to look at it a different way, in the fact that you're still doing it, right? Just do it. I don't know how else to say that. I lost my job in March because I wouldn't sleep with my boss. After 2 years. After 2 years. That man fired me right as season started because he thought that I was going to come back and grovel and beg to him and I was going to give up sex for my job. I walked away with a smile on my face and freedom, and I took it as a clear sign. I bought my car in April and I moved into it in May, and I purged pretty much everything I own, and now everything I own is in my car. And I've made it a home with a bed and all. And it works. And I have no complaints. I do need to get a Planet Fitness membership, but other than that, and I would love a week at a spa. But other than that, I like my house being mobile, and I like being able to go wherever I want, and everything I own is here, and I don't have to worry about it. And I'm being engaged in my life. I'm not just being robotic. I have to think things through. Community centers. There is community centers. What are the community centers? Don't have showers, do they? They do. I'll be right over there. There's one, like, where was it? Oh, it was over there. Shit. Showers. They have showers? Community centers have showers? When did community centers have showers? I use a couple here. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Every state is different, man. When I was in Washington is amazing to be nomadic. You have all the national state parks, and you have the Ys that you can shower at, besides, gyms and different things like that. California is not like that. California is not like that at all. We have outside showers. It's just really cold. YMCA is expensive here. Yeah. I'll check out the community center. I don't think it's got a shower, though. Weirdly. Right? Backwards. Things are backwards. Upside down, flipped inside out. It's just whatever. It's funny, though. High school pools and gyms. How do you get to the high school? Like, what? Check out a few. I will. I'll go look at a community center. I highly doubt it though. California's a little weird in the fact of like even just LA County, you can't even find a bathroom that's open to the public because people just whatever. Where was I? I think it may have somewhere in California, but I was at a truck stop and literally the lady in there, when I asked about how much the showers were, she's like, they're only for the truckers. I went, excuse me? That's bullshit. No, they're not. But okay, I haven't asked since. But it depends. It depends on where you're at, whatever. In a high school, why would I be on a high school property? Like, I feel like that's just asking for trouble. I don't think I look like I go to high school. I mean, you know, I look good, but I don't think I look like I'm in high school. Let's call me Judd Nelson. Just kidding. Yeah, maybe pushing it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I feel like I'll find it once I get a membership at Planet Fitness, and then I'll start finding like all these free showers everywhere, or you know, whatever. Like I have showers here at the parks, but they're outside. They're inside too, but they're only cold water. So, and it's chilly right now. You know, it warms up this week. I'll just use the shower here at the park. Like, it's not like I don't have a shower. It's just cold water. And it's at a park. So it's like a military shower, you know? Not a big deal at the end of the day. It's not filtered water, which is painful. I think that's why I want a spa, because I want a spa treatment. Like I want to go to a hotel at least for like a week, and I want filtered water to shower, and I want to just kind of decompress, if that makes sense, and then go back on my venture of traveling, right? But like I feel like I could take a break every once in a while in a little holiday of a spa, right? That's not too much to ask. Yes, the shower for the car too. I know, I've been looking at that. But over time I found the hookups. Yeah, the little shower setup, you saw that, like for the camp, like that's perfect. But at the same time, I'd have to be out in the desert camping. I'm more along the coast, so it's not like I'm just gonna pop up a tent and, you know, start showering, so to speak. But yeah, I saw that, and I'm excited about it. Right now, I'm excited about getting a hand mixer to chop and grind and mix my smoothies so I can eat, because now I have my power. So now I'll be able to eat healthier. I'm excited about that. We have the water coverage going on. Yes, I have power. I just bought a power station, solar power station. I think it was 2 weeks ago or whatever. 500, I think, to 1,000 is max, but it's 500. So it's not massive. I mean, I wish would it be nice to be bigger? Yeah, but I don't have a fridge. I only, you know, I would like a freezer. I would like a van, but it works for me for this. So all I need is the hand mixer, whatever, and I need a food warmer, little oven, and then I have a full kitchen at that point. Because I already have a portable water. What do you call it? kettle. I have a portable water kettle. So yeah, I did have a rice cooker, but she was 550 watts, so to me it was pushing it, so I just donated it. But the hand mixer will fall underneath it, so that'll be awesome. Jet boiler. Kind of the same thing, but no, it's just a portable water kettle. Just boils water, and it's, you know, enough for a drink. It's this size. Back there. Anyway, I got that at Goodwill. The best find I found. Like, I think, what did it cost me? Like $8 or $6? Like, it was amazing. Yeah, it's electrical, but I have a solar power. I have power. I have solar power. Anyway, so yeah, it's huge, huge. Solar power is huge, 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 huge. A freezer would be amazing because then I would be able to start stocking up on fruits and make my food, but I could make the room for it, but I don't have the power for it. I would have to get another power station. So the fridge is going to have to wait. So I have to figure out how to use my cooler, more of a cooler, but I don't know. It's one of those, even when you put ice and make things cold, it doesn't stay as cold, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's the way I keep it in the container. Maybe. Thinking out loud. It does charge quickly. Right now it's at 6 watts, 8 watts, because there is a huge Bill Gates mist in California right now covering the entire sky and ocean. But yeah. Normally, this thing will be charged in, like, if it's empty, maybe 3 hours, 4 hours with full wattage. If that. Like, this thing goes fast. But the way it charges my electronics, within an hour, everything is fully charged. And my tea kettle, it takes about 20% of the power. So, you know, that part. Yeah. Takes about 20% of it. It's pretty funny how it's like, whoop. But I only use the water like once or twice, so every time. Well, because it's a smaller thing. So when I get more power eventually, like I said, it works for me. And actually, I shouldn't say it takes 20. It doesn't really take 20. It takes 20 after 2 of them. So I think it only takes like 10% or something. I don't know. I used it like 3 times yesterday. Excuse me. Oh my God. Echo Flow. Yeah, I don't even know what this is. It's not a brand name. Eventually. This time around, I have to get, I want to make this a little more organized. I don't even know what's happening. It's like shifting again. It like shifts over, so I need to get like kind of boxes and get it organized somewhat. It's been a process. You have an amazing day too. And yes, I have to charge my tablet. It's yelling at me. So have an amazing day, YouTube, and take care of you. You are interested